Hello, my name is Catherine Alonso. Welcome back to Change and You. It's just me today. I got such great feedback on the mini solo episode I did a couple of weeks ago. I wanted to do another quick one about a really specific tool that I use in my life and in my change making work that I wanted to offer up. And this has to do with what I do when an expectation has been missed. When an expectation is missed, whether it's missing an expectation that you had of yourself, or whether somebody else misses an expectation that you had of them, or maybe you let somebody else down and you miss their expectation, it can be a really big cause of stress, tension, anxiety, unhappiness, resentment, and it can really break down relationships, either with other people or with ourselves. And I find that this tool I'm about to share with you can be a really fantastic way to respond and work through any feelings that you have when your expectations are missed. It all ties back to core values. If you have listened to me for a while, you might know that I'm kind of obsessed with core values. And a core value is a belief that you hold that drives your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. And you have a set of core values that is completely unique to you. Nobody else has this exact same set of core values defined the same way that you define them. There is a worksheet on my website, catherinealonso.com, that helps you work through what your core values are and helps you figure them out. So if you haven't done that yet, make sure you go and grab that. The other thing is there are 2 episodes in this season, episodes 3 and 4, where I dig into core values with my friend Forrest Melton. And in the next episode, we figure out how can he use his core values to navigate challenges in his life. This activity is really similar, except rather than using core values to navigate challenges, this is about how do we use core values to navigate missed expectations. Okay, so the first thing is when you are frustrated, somebody has missed an expectation or you have missed an expectation, the first thing you need to ask yourself is which of my core values is missing or has been violated. So let me give you a couple of examples. So let's say I press snooze 4 times and completely sleep through my morning workout. I don't have time to do it. And so I just have to end up just getting ready and going to work. And I can't fit something in later because I have something after work. And so my workout is gone for the day. It's not possible. So for me, one of my core values is movement. And so the core value that is missing there is movement. And that's the first thing you have to do. Which core value did I violate here or which is missing? So another example might be, let's say a coworker of yours was supposed to get you something and they just flew through the deadline. And it irritates you for so many reasons. And the first thing you want to do is think about which core value of mine is missing or being violated. And it could be a bunch. It could be integrity. It could be responsibility. Our values drive our thoughts, feelings, and actions in so many ways about so many things. But you want to think, okay, I'm feeling annoyed. Which of my core values is being violated? Okay. So you have that core value. Then the next thing is you think to yourself, how can I give or receive this core value to myself or other people? So let's use the exercise example. I skip my workout. I'm so frustrated. I might think to myself, how can I give movement to myself today? Maybe I stand up while I work instead of sit down. Maybe I skip lunch and end up going for a walk instead, not skip eating lunch, but maybe I just grab a quick lunch and go for a walk. Maybe I see if after dinner my spouse wants to go for a walk or maybe even a really quick run together so that I can get some movement in. If movement is the thing that's missing, then how can I give that to myself? With your coworker missing the deadline, if accountability is the thing that is violated for you, how can you give accountability to yourself? How can you give that or receive that from your coworker? So perhaps rather than being resentful that they missed the deadline, you can take accountability for your own feeling and say to them kindly, it's frustrating to me when you miss this deadline, and accountability is something that's really important to me. And so is there a way that I can help you meet this deadline next time? And when we give ourselves the thing that is missing, it can often help us feel better. And it certainly can shift us from a place of feeling deeply resentful to really starting to feel back in the driver's seat. So the next time that an expectation of yours is missed, either by yourself or by somebody else, try this. And you want to ask yourself 4 questions. It's kind of like a menu of options. So you pick the value that's missing. So let's say, for example, somebody has done something that has violated compassion, and compassion is really important to you. So you ask yourself this: how can I give myself compassion? How can I receive compassion from myself? How can I give compassion to others? How can I receive compassion from others? And whichever of those questions resonates with you the best, you run with that one and you think, how can I give this to myself? How can I give this to other people? How can I receive this from other people? Or how can I receive this from myself? And it's just a really quick way to get you out of frustration and into action. Very best of luck with it. If you try it out and it works for you, I'd love to hear from you at Catherine@catherinealonso.com. Otherwise, I'll see you back here next time.